Hey guys, what's up? It's Alex here and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Hope you guys have been doing really well. I just wanted to hop on here real quick to talk about a trip I made to the Willamette National Forest. And if you saw my career goals video, you know that there's so much that I have planned for this year. And I just wanted to get the year started off on the right mood, just spending time with family and just taking things slow. And honestly, it was such a great weekend. So before I hop into the video, I definitely want to point out two different creators that I want you guys to go check out. I've talked about them in my previous videos and they're going to be in this video as well. The first creator I'd love for you guys to check out is Armand. I'll leave his Instagram and his YouTube on this video as well as in the description. He is an amazing landscape photographer and he's the one that knows of all these places out here in Oregon, and he's been driving us around, taking us to places and showing us some really cool scenes. And the second creator I want to point out is Chung. He's on YouTube, he's on Instagram, I'll leave those links as well. He just put out his Portland cinematic vlog, which amazingly he shot on his iPhone 13. It looks amazing and you can see what an amazing filmmaking tool the iPhone has become, especially for content creators here on YouTube. The purpose of this video is to show you guys photos and footage that we captured from the weekend so you guys can get a feel for like what's out there in the Willamette National Forest. It's such a big area, so much to explore, but we went to a couple waterfalls and then we stayed the night in Bend, so we got to check out some pretty cool stuff out there too, like the Last Blockbuster. But let's get right into it, guys. So the first day we went to Sahalie Falls. It was such a beautiful drive all the way there, and it was actually really easy to get to. We were able to pull off onto the side of the road. When we visited, the whole place was pretty much covered in snow, so you just parked on the side and then you just walked through all the snow out to where the falls was. But I was surprised at how close the waterfall was to the road. So if you're looking for something that you can get to really quickly, Sahalie Falls is definitely one to check out. So from the forest we drove out to Bend, Oregon, where we stayed the night. We did have our dogs with us, so they definitely had a great time at the hotel. You can see Zula loves getting attention from the boys, and then Finn is so comfortable on his bed. Technically our bed, but yeah. We went out to dinner at Sunriver Brewing, which is a local brewery there in Bend. So if you're staying the night in Bend, I definitely recommend you check out one of the breweries. Sunriver was the one that we went to, but there's a lot. I honestly don't think you can go wrong with any of the options out in Bend. In the morning, we went to get breakfast and coffee at the Sparrow bakery. Armand has been hyping up this place because he said it's the best breakfast sandwich ever, and honestly, it was. It was so good. The croissants were so fresh, and then there was like this herb pesto that went on there that was just perfect. Their coffee program was also really good if you're into specialty coffee. The cold brew was really nice, really earthy, and I think Sparrow Bakery did a really good job on their cold brew. After breakfast, we couldn't leave Bend without checking out the Last Blockbuster ever. It was so nostalgic walking through the aisles and seeing all the DVDs available for rent. They even had some merch you could buy. So that's something pretty cool to check out if you're in Bend. So we're back in the Willamette National Forest. There's an area where you can park and you can take a hike all the way out to Tamolitch Falls. And I didn't want to stress our dogs out on the hike because we knew they're scared of strangers, and so we just kind of like found our own little area to go play in. They just love the snow, so I took them out one at a time and we just kind of had some time. I was able to find a place where the dogs could kind of play not too far from the main road, but I knew there wasn't going to be a lot of people because we had to walk pretty far from the parking lot away from the hiking trail, so we weren't really anticipating anybody out there. So it was nice. The dogs got to just kind of play freely. And then while I was out there, I made sure to take some photos of a product that I am working on. I know you can't really smell the product through a photo, but honestly, when I was out there in the forests, it was just like all the trees and just like the freshness of like the forest and the river nearby that reminded me so much of this product. So I pulled it out of my bag and I made sure to grab some photos. So on the second day, my wife and I played in the snow with the dogs, and we wanted Alan and Armand to go feel free to hike and just enjoy themselves and take pictures and all that. But they did come back and let us know they weren't able to make it to the falls because it got pretty difficult on the hike with all the snow that was there. So after that, we were pretty ready to go home. The dogs were knocked out in the car, and that pretty much wrapped up our weekend. And that's it for today's video. Let me know what you thought in the comments down below, and if there's any spots on the weekends that you like to frequent to, feel free to share those too, whether that's being out in nature or just a cool little brewery or food spot that you found. I hope this video gave you some ideas, especially if you're thinking about going out to Bend, Oregon, or checking out the Willamette National Forest. Last but not least, make sure you go check out my friends' channels, and we're building a community of creators, and we want to meet more creators like us, people who love to travel, people who love to see things and explore and be in nature and enjoy good food. Anyhow, I hope you guys are doing well, that you guys are safe, and that 2022 has been a good year to start. I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye guys.